Body image is a broad term and has a range of different meanings. Internally, body image is a person's mental judgment or portrayal of his or her own physical appearance. Externally, it also involves the reactions of others towards the individual's physical body constructed by what is perceived by the individual. In Australia, body image is seen to be a major concern among the youth populations. Negative perceptions of body image affects the individual's mental health, which leads to the individual becoming confused with their self-worth.
As people grow older, the changes in their body image can be increasingly uncomfortable for the individual. It is common for young people to have expectations of how they want to look, but in reality their body image does not always match these expectations. This can cause young people to have negative and confused thoughts and emotions, which lead to changes in their eating and exercise behaviors. The first one is anorexia nervosa. This is when there is an extreme concern or fear of gaining weight, which limits the amount of food a person eats, or by over-exercising. The second disorder is bulimia nervosa. This is where a person eats cycles of large amounts of food and then either over-exercises or vomits to avoid weight gain. And the third disorder is binge eating disorder. This is eating frequently even when you are not hungry.
Media often displays the social norms of society. Wherever you look, whether on television, newspapers, billboards, social media, and advertisement, there are always trends of the latest fashion and the latest diets, body-enhancing solutions, usually associated with you looking thinner or more muscly. Media associates these standards with success, fulfillment, and happiness. The modern ideal male image focuses on being muscular, young, and sexually desirable. Women have an even higher expectation to be thin, physically fit, confident, beautiful, and flawless. This is sending a narrow message to young people. The social norms bring a severe amount of pressure among young people who look at themselves and dislike their body, as it is an unrealistic goal to achieve. This often leads to a young person turning to unhealthy solutions such as anorexia nervosa, bulimic behaviors, and eating disorders, which are associated with depression, anxiety, and self-harm.
As many people hide their problems and keep the issues to themselves, it is important to speak out to their doctor or counselor, as they can help you explore your beliefs and attitudes about your weight. Another protective factor, such as your family, can make you feel like you're belonging to a family that does not overemphasize your weight and physical attractiveness. Social and peer relationships are potential protective factors for one's perception of themselves, because it provides opportunities for peers to build self-esteem and to gain acceptance regardless of appearance and personality.
Self-determination is a very important factor that opposes the negative outcomes posed by sociocultural pressures of body image. Self-determination has been categorized as the individual's ability to autonomously regulate their behaviors. This suggests that intrinsically motivated behaviors present the natural expression of one's intrinsic tendency to explore, integrate, and master the environment in the absence of rewards or extrinsic contingency to perform an activity. When intrinsically motivated, individuals will freely engage for the pleasure and satisfaction of solely participating. When relating this to body image, an individual who is self-determined and self-motivated to look a certain way will be content with how they perceive themselves outwardly. This will lead to positive body image outcomes and will minimize the chances of individuals having body dissatisfaction.
To be resilient is to have a social supportive network that allows the individual to feel empowered within their own feelings and emotions. To be able to achieve this means being surrounded by a caring and supportive environment that brings encouragement to an individual's life. This is done by having strong relations with family, peers, and even participating in sport helps a person to have a good mental well-being, resulting in a person to have self-confidence in their own appearance and self-image. Another way of being a resilient person is to be self-determined. Individuals who are self-determined have a higher integrated sense of self-worth. They may not feel compelled to use strategies that are unhealthy or self-destructive, such as having eating disorders, even though these strategies may be highly promoted by society. Self-determination, however, is in the mind, and it's a mental state that the individual adopts from within in order to eliminate those negative external influences that affects the outlook on the individual's body image.
I'm giving up.